So last week we talked about Spotify Wrapped and how
Yes.
Spotify Wrapped, YouTube Wrapped, Apple Wrapped came out. And I
Mm-hmm.
forgot to mention it last time, but I wanted to bring this up. So apparently, Spotify Wrapped kind of started at the end of 2016, but it wasn't what it is today. It was kind of just a link that they sent to your email, like a little microsite. And an intern named Jewel Ham actually gave the idea, like submitted drawing boards, vision boards about what Spotify is today. And she never like really got the credit for it. She just sent out a tweet and was like, wow, I really came up with the Spotify wrapped concept that it is today. So I was wondering, what are your thoughts about interns, who do jobs and they don't get the credit they deserve?
This is a very timely comment. I mean, very timely message here, because as listeners may or may not know, I've had a midlife career change going to get my MSW.
Hmm.
And I work for free 2 days a week. And then in about a year, I'll be working for free for 3 days a week. And my son, he's getting his BSW, so also a social worker. He's having to do the same thing. And it's very classist when you do the
Yes.
work and you don't get the credit. It can
Yes.
be racist because a lot of times it's people of color.
Absolutely.
Uh, but as far as like my son and I, we're learning on the job. So that's great. But if I'm giving the corporation like a great idea, one that's just revolutionary, then I
Hmm.
should get credit for it. But we won't. We won't because we are not technically employees. But how many women, and I say women, but it could be a variety of different people, have had ideas they don't get credit for?
It's ridiculous. It costs you nothing to literally shout out the person who gave you this idea. It's just like having a boss who you give them ideas. They never say anything about you in the meetings. It all comes from them. We're a team, intern, employee, I don't care who you are. If you gave an idea, that's your, in my opinion, your intellectual property. And that deserves to be praised and shouted out.
Intellectual property is not protected, though, in the United States.
That's
That's a
true.
problem.
That is
We
true.
talk about the legal system not keeping up with technology. Well, we've had decades now for it to keep up with intellectual property, and it has not. So you can't go around trademarking everything. So it's sort of, when you put an idea out there, it's sort of risky, really.
Yeah, it's like you have to trust that the people that you're working with are going to do right by you. And a lot of times, unfortunately, is that's not the way it works out.
So what was her name again?
Her name was Jewel Ham.
Jewel Ham. Okay.
Hmm.
So shout out to Jewel Ham
Yes,
for doing
hugs
the
for you,
amazing.
Jewel.
Okay. But while we're on this subject, I'll tell you a pet peeve of mine, and I know we're both business people, so you'll understand this. Do you remember focus groups?
Yes.
And for those listening who don't know, you probably all do, but it's getting a group of people from different demographics into a room and saying, give me your opinion. Okay.
Hmm.
If we are having those nowadays, I'm thinking we're not, nobody's listening. And I know this is just a general conversation. Every once in a while, and I can't think of anything right now, but I'll be like, did nobody ever ask the consumer what they wanted? Do you know what I mean?
There are so many times when it's usually a designer or something will put out a shirt that's racist.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, y'all didn't ask anybody about putting black kids in monkey shirts? Like, you guys thought this
Oh,
was
I
a great idea.
saw that. I saw that.
Yes.
And, we get tunnel vision, like
Hmm.
when we're on a project, a business project. So maybe the intention was not bad. Maybe they were just not looking at it from all angles. That's where the focus group comes in.
Hmm.